All right, so let's move on now. Still on Breakfast Central, gunmen suspected to be bandits or terrorists have again attacked a low-cost housing estate at Kofar Gayan in Zaria local government area of Kaduna State and kidnapped 6 people, including a customs officer and his son. According to reports, the bandits trailed the customs officer from his family house in Zaria City down to the estate before kidnapping him, and also 4 others, not mistakenly.
Himself, his son, and 4 others. Now, the incident comes 2 days after bandits attacked an Abuja-Kaduna-bound train, killed 8 people, injured 26, while unspecified number of persons were kidnapped. We're now joined by security experts Onyikachi Adekoya. He is the managing director, PR24 RISK Management Consulting. Many thanks for joining us, Onyikachi. Now, Kaduna State and several others in the northwest and the north central regions have suffered from banditry in recent years or in recent times. What do you think fuels this ugly trend?
Okay, thank you. And the name is Onyikachi Adekoya. Well, there are a number of issues. I think we've overemphasized on those issues. But principally, there's been a lot of armed banditry in the Sahel region. Just from Eritrea to Ethiopia, that whole belt is awash with armed criminal transnational groups that are entrenched and have a very robust network. And due to the porousness of our borders and the fact that our defense and security posture is not currently, we're not experiencing an ideal situation. Criminals have a lot of space and place to operate, and they go unchallenged. So that's part of what's driving it. The other leg to this is that they also mix with locals, and they have local intelligence. They know the terrain better. They're able to navigate forest regions that border Katsina, Kaduna, Niger, Abuja, and they're able to stay away from fire. In direct confrontation with Nigerian security forces while using different routes. So they understand the terrain. They have the tactical advantage of knowing the topography better than our forces. They can blend in very easily into the community. And of course, you have some support being given to them by community members. Sad to say, but they've built up a very robust supply chain, and where a lot of people seem to be benefiting from this. So I think those and some of the other issues are what's fueling this. But importantly, the way we are set up as a country, security-wise, I think that the gaps and spaces and the lack of adequate training and resourcing of our people is some of what's allowing this thing to go unchecked for so long.
All right. Onyekachi, Majority Leader of the House of Representatives, Adogowa, has said that Nigerians should be allowed to bear arms in self-defense, considering the deteriorating security situation in the country. Now, as a security expert, do you see this as a possible solution?
I think we're very far from that option as a possible solution because bearing of arms, licensing of arms, having a record of who owns what arm, the caliber of arms to be approved, the classification of it, we are still, I reckon, 20, 30 years away from that possibility. Also, if you look at, for example, the case of Ukraine, you have Stinger missiles, Javelin, all sorts of assault rifles in the hands of the people of Ukraine. It may be good for now, but post the war situation, mopping up those arms becomes a very difficult challenge. So you don't want to solve a problem by creating a bigger problem where you're not sure how this will go. It's an option, there's some merit to it, but I don't think we are there yet. Okay, and I don't think we should pay too much attention to some colorful statements with due respect from certain politicians. They are part of the problem, as it were. If the National Assembly members are very concerned, as I assume they should be, then we should take very seriously the issues of decentralizing policing in Nigeria and giving back to the community the bite and the bite they need to address those local issues. Because what you currently have, for example, is a case where the chief of army staff, as we saw 2 days ago, visited the train of an incident, a train attack, before the Inspector General of Police, before the DGSS, before the NSA, before the Minister of Defense, before any politician. You know, it's a bit of an aberration for you to see an army chief be the first respondent. So we have now on our hands a situation where we have over-domesticated the military and pushed the police to the background. And there's that synergy and clear sense of strategy is lacking. We have the forces, we have the immigrations, we have the customs, the police have an intelligence unit, customs have an intelligence unit, immigration has the intelligence unit, the military has the intelligence unit, we have the NIA, we have the DMI, we have everybody operating in their silo. There is no overarching strategy, as it were. You can't see it if there is. You can't seemingly make a sense of what the strategy is or what our national security posture is. What we seem to be doing more is to be reacting. We are quite reactionary in the way we respond to issues. And so that leaves us playing catch up. The incident in Kaduna has happened. It's a double tap. The first one happened, the next day happened again. While that was happening, Zuma Barracks, a checkpoint close to Zuma Barracks was being attacked. Several locations within Niger, Zamfara, Katsina. I mean, people are dying every day. And what we do is we hear one new operation, one new soundbite from one minister, a directive from the president, and we just go again on a roller coaster ride, waiting for the next event to occur for us to react again. So there's a lot of problem. It's not just the Kaduna train incident. People are dying every day. You know, which do we count? The incident in Kaduna train, as unfortunate as it is, has only 8 people. I must be sounding crazy saying that it's only 8 people. You know, but we have incidents where 50 people were reportedly killed. Several communities ransacked. So where do we start from? Where are we headed? What is the solution in sight if we continue on this path? So there are a whole number of issues confronting us, but very importantly, I think that our national security doctrine, as it were, needs to be retooled, needs to be reworked, because for now it seems a bit more chaotic, and it's difficult to make a sense of what our strategy is.
Well, you've spoken well, and you've also given insight onto that fact that don't listen to all statements being made, especially from the political space. I want to say thank you so much, Onyikachi Adekoya, for joining us. I also wanted to ask you, you bear 2 names from different different states, or I'd say in Nigeria, Onyikachi Adekoya. Where are you from, by the way?
You should add Ndasu to it. I was given a name Ndasu in Kaduna. Oh. So I'm a Nigerian. So it's Onyekachi Ndasu Adekoya.
Wow, oh, all rounded.
I'm sure you speak the 3 languages, if I'm right.
I do, I've heard, I do.
Nice. That's good. Thank you so much. I look forward to having you again on Breakfast Central.
Thank you. Take care.
All right.